Oh! Tired of tripping over drills. Got some ABS plastic here. We're going to cut this up. Here we go. It cuts fast, man. Yeah. All right, so ABS plastic, I could have used PVC, but this stuff was cheaper where I bought it. So I've got 8 cylinders cut here. Show you what I'm going to do here. 2-inch hole saw. All right. Yeah. Okay, we've got all the holes drilled. Now all we need to do is cut on the line. I can't find my jigsaw. I have a skill saw, but we're gonna use that bad boy, miter saw. All right. I probably won't film this in case I lose a finger. Okay, so you guys have probably already guessed what I'm making. I'm building a rack here for cordless drills. So I've taken a piece of 1.25" angle iron here, I think this is 1.25". Square tubing. I just welded them here. They're coming out at a 45-degree angle with about a 9-inch rise here going up. So I bought, this is my my backboard for my tools, so my wrenches. So this is 1.25". Angle iron behind here. These are all mounted on pegboard. So all I did is drill 3 holes. I'm running 5/16 bolts under here. I drilled through. Kind of hard drilling. I'm on my tippy toes up here drilling this. Anyway, okay, I'm going to show you the rest of this setup. Here we go, boys. Okay, here's the same bracket I just took down. This is mounted to my totally unacceptably filthy weld table. I've gone ahead and fabricated a bracket. This is 3 by 1/4 inch flat bar. I've got 2 holes drilled every 4 inches on this whole length here. So this is going to weld right here, and yeah, we'll weld this on. I left a little bit gap under here so I can get a good weld all the way around. All right, guys, hang in there. Okay, this thing's ready for paint. I was going to hang it up on one of my hoists. I have the grandson's 292 hanging from that hoist. I have 2 more hoists up there, but the grandson's Ford is sitting on the cord for this winch, this hoist. So I got to dig down there and plug this son of a bitch in. Gonna have to have a talk with that boy. Oh God. All right. Finally got the hoist freed up. I'm gonna raise this up in the air, give it a coat of paint. Yeah, right. So a lot of guys will paint their cordless drill racks to mount whatever brand cordless drill they have. Some guys are anal product. I mean, they say DeWalt's the best. They say Milwaukee's the best. I don't want this yellow. I don't want this red. I've got rigid down there. I don't want it orange. Over here, what I've got here is everything in here is machine gray, okay? So I'm gonna stick with the theme, machine gray. This shop's a gray area anyway, guys. You know that. All right, we'll paint it gray. Gray it is. Damn. I found a can of machine gray that one of the grandkids hasn't molested. I got this thing painted. That'll match my benches in the background. All right, we'll let this paint dry, then we'll put the plastic tubes on. Here we go, guys. Okay, so now while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, I'm taking a little 80 grit sandpaper and scuffing these up, taking all the lettering off. Kind of make them look a little more uniform, right? Holding a camera and holding this sucker between my legs. Anyway, you guys get the idea. All right, I have all these sanded down to 80 grit. They're not too shabby. They're all flat black the same. They're almost a dark gray color. All the writing's off them and they're ready to mount up. Paint's almost dry. God damn it, I spilt my wine down here. Hang on, guys. Get this taken care of, then we'll get back after it. All right, so now what we want to do is mount our cylinders to our flat bar here. Now, how am I going to find the top? Because I want these to set perfectly vertical on the bottom. We're going to look here. Now, wherever this flat bar here intersects, right here, see, that's going to be our top dead center right there, okay? So we'll mark each one of these like that, and about there. So get them all marked, then we're going to mount them up here and drill them out. All right, so what I've done is make a few little chalk reference marks here, and they're going to line up with this mark right here. Oh God, so that's going to line up with that mark right there, and then we'll screw this shit together. Here we go, guys. It's getting fun now. I'm really proud of myself. I have one hole drilled right here, so this is going to line up right there on that hole. We'll put a bolt in and see how it's going to look. Okay, it's getting late. I'm kind of lost in space here. I ran out of bolts. I got one straggler there. I've got to go find 7 more bolts. 9 more bolts. I'll start hunting around. Okay, where do I look? Found the bolts in the shop. These are 1/4 inch longer than these. So, being that I have OCD, I have to change them all out. They all got to be uniform. God damn it. I feel better now. I've got the same length bolts in all these. I'm going to take the old ones and put them back in the bolt bin, and then we'll drill our second holes here. There. Not sure how I'm going to do it. We'll figure it out. What I'm doing here is just setting my square on here. I'm eyeballing down the thing. If it looks square, I sucked them up a little bit with an impact. Now we're going to drill our second hole. Oh boy. All right, so I've got these fairly well aligned. We're going to use our little impact wrench. Tighten the second bolt down. I'm going to do these one at a time because I can't do 2 at a time, right? So, tighten down. ABS plastic, you don't want to tighten them too tight. They'll fracture. So, here we go. All right, as fast as I can go. I don't know how to use fast forward on my phone. We'll go with this. All right, guys. We'll hang this up on the wall in a minute. Be done with this. Right. Okay. All right, boys. Next up, install it on the wall. All right, guys, we're going to mount this son of a bitch. So set it up there like that. I'm going to make an alignment here with my little Phillips screwdriver. Get it shoved down through the hole. Keep it from falling on me. All right, so that'll hold it. Going to put our 5/16 bolts in real quick, hopefully. We don't want to draw this out any more than we have to, right? All right, guys, I've got all the bolts tightened down, all 3 of the bolts. Let's hang some cordless tools up here. I generally run DeWalt's these days. I've had Milwaukee's. Milwaukee's always die on me. They're expensive to buy. They're expensive to fix. So I run with DeWalt's these days. I'm going to put the batteries for these drills up here. So next in line, I run a lot of drills. I like having drills around. We'll leave a gap here. I've got one DeWalt that's lost in the shop still. So I'll find it one of these days when I trip over it. So now what I've recently purchased, guys, is these little rigid 12-volt tools. They're nice. This is a drill here. So I've got drill. And I've got a 1/4 inch rigid impact. This thing's a little beauty here. Then I've got also a 3/8 rigid that's checked out. It's on the floor over here, down there. Could be down there. Could be, who knows. So I'll trip over that and get it set up. So, okay. So that's it for that. Really, conceivably, you can put air tools in that. I've got a drill here, got air powered drill, your pneumatic tools, everything will fit good. So, you know, air shears, whatever. I don't think a full half-inch drive impact will fit in that, but small air tools will fit. And conceivably, guys, you could build this thing as long as you want. This is 3 feet long. You could run it 12 feet. See, my bench runs down there 12 feet long. So I can run anything I want here. Okay, so 8 was enough. That'll satiate me for a while. I'll be happy. Okay. So next job is okay. I'm going to locate all my drills, all my batteries, get them set up. So now the fun part. I've got this goddamn bench. So I got to move all this stuff, and I'm going to try to set up my charging stations here for my batteries. You can tell I like DeWalt's. Pretty much hooked on these guys. So anyway, get this cleaned off, put my battery chargers here, and we'll be back in business. All right, guys, that was kind of a fun build. It was a quick build, but we did okay. I was in a hurry. So anyway, peace out, guys. Stay at home, stay safe. Quarantine, wherever you got to do. If you got to work, be safe out there. Later on, gentlemen. Okay, bye now.